The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Algeria against
And the
Galatasaray.
mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's bustling through here. Tries a shot!
This is the time you need that pace.
He's found space here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed, and we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that potential.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Mbappe threads one in. Silvestre made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. De Bruyne nicked it back promptly. Plays it in. Oh, shooting chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Galatasaray so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, lovely bit of skill. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rivaldo stood his ground strongly. Hoisted, it's rising! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, this...
He's having a shot! And he's following up! Keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Algeria have the chance to go the other way. He won't be happy with that one. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, can he get onto this? Kukçu. And it's Messi. Mbappe! He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. Zanetti. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He shifted it to the flank. He has found the way through. Silvestre gets it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Algeria have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Shapes to shoot! And that is well cleared. De Bruyne. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rivaldo. It's Basho! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Roberto Baggio clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Tries to play it through. Algeria are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He is through here, and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Rivaldo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Galatasaray up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Galatasaray just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Galatasaray definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Has to go back here. Silvestre takes aim and crosses. Bergomi getting this one clear. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's having a good look here. Kachu! Pele. Thuram. A picture of focus and alertness. Pele. Looking to play him in. Rijkaard. Mbappe. Messi. Messi ploughing through the middle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar finding himself in space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thinks about the shot. Tries to pass it through. De Bruyne did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Neymar receives it in a wide position. Can he finish? Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Substitution for Algeria. Number 14.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 13.
So that's two now without reply.
Number 9.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Messi's bullish header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Now that's a fine challenge. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. So no flag here. As Cross takes a shot! Oh, off the bar! And that was a fine display of acrobatics.
That's just outrageous imagination, Peter. To even try that, crazy.
Galatasaray are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he was quick to react. Has a look and plays it forward. McAllister. Bullet. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's in a good position here. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Great vision. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get it through?
That's going in strongly.
Oh, what has happened here? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And he's quick to get rid.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's picked out the run. It's come to nothing. Mateus. Ahead by two and just about into the home straight. Now then, the ball's come loose. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Neymar. Oh, well measured. He's got away. Zanetti. Cross in, looks like a good one. Schmeichel deals with that, nice and simple. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Collier. Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Galatasaray presented with a golden opportunity here. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number one there's ever been. Bellingham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tonali. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. That'll be a corner. Galatasaray with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Villa. He's had it taken off him. Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Villa. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Space for him to turn and look. Chance! In he goes again! Goal! Galatasaray! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 24.
Inter Milan already making their first change. Not what was planned, I don't think. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence. Oh no, what has happened here? He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Figo, and there's his chance to lead the counter. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. David Villa. Pele. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Pele. David Villa. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi. And it's Bellingham. Has a look and plays it forward. He's on it, can he get away? Well seen, saw that coming. That could spell trouble. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So a big moment. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So they have it all. It's Pele!
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's really nicely played. Real chance! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, now he can run away with it. Shoots! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Inter Milan have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram calmly anticipates. Can he get onto this? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. In comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. And it's made its way to him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Villa. Oh, that's clever. That's the keeper's ball. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That has been cut short. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Messi. Rijkaard. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And he was quick to react. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, shooting chance! Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. That gets us going once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Bellingham. Nice interception, well timed. Well, there's the clearance. Bellingham. Pele. And the shot! And there's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe, big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Vieira. Mbappe! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Mbappe really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Thuram. And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? They're urging it. And a chance! Goal! Galatasaray! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Shot a goal! Well, that pass isn't the best. That is a little undercooked. Oh, good ball! Oh, looks like he's been taken out there.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And Messi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 22. Numero 6. Numero 10.
That's been cut out, well played.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 16. Il
And
numero
he's quick to
13.
snatch it back.
Il numero 42.
Gerassi.
Il numero 9. Cambio di
It's
giocatore.
Lopez. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Galatasaray do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Crosses it, a chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Musiala is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Well taken goal. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Galatasaray clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. Figo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marked.
And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's intervened well there. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Il quarto uomo indica
Figo.
4 minuti di recupero.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great vision. That ball looks a good one. Thuram cuts it out. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Figo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Neymar. Collar. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Figo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. And he's picked it up out wide, and he's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do.
There's the shot! Loose ball now, and again! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And here's Neymar. Neymar, he is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in.
Oh, he's having a go! Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Pele! And that is quite wonderful! A finish right from the top draw. And Galatasaray have the lead. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Galatasaray have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And now they can spring out of defence. Pepe is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Pele. Stood up well to him there. And it's Baggio. Roberto Baggio is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pele. Borussia Dortmund are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple.
And Zola! Gianfranco Zola! Sheer football poetry! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been?
Roberto Baggio! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Galatasaray have themselves a chance from the spot. An exchange of stares, and here we go. Goal! Galatasaray! Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Galatasaray have their lead. And it's Baggio. Karambeu. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Pele. That is lovely. Chance! Superb from Pele! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought...
Shapes to shoot! Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Pele. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Galatasaray have hit a quick-fire double here. And are firmly in control at 3-1. Zola. And it's Marcelo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Karambeu. To O'Shea. Karambeu.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Panucci. Karambeu. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And no, that was never going to make it. Panucci. Zola. Ibrahimovic. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Galatasaray claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Zola. And it's Marcelo. He came in hard, very hard. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. He's found a way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking for the run. Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Borussia Dortmund cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
That's a good ball. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Spread to the right. And it's Rivaldo. Varane wins the duel this time. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help.
Pele! Goal! And he is just ripping it up.
The goal scorer for Galatasaray. After
And that means just one thing. Match
number
ball.
55.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic
Substitution
somewhat.
in progress.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Karambeu out towards the flank. And he's cut it out. Neymar. Roberto Baggio. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Karambeu. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been cut short.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their... And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Please be made aware that smoking is...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Greece.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
It's a promising position. Cannavaro was in no mood for any of that. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lampard. Gerrard. Alexander-Arnold. That's Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. Gyökeres. Sneijder. And this is Sneijder. And the finish!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Greece with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lahm. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's picked his way through, played in with purpose. Lahm attempts a clearance. Marcelo. Big chance, corner. It's their second corner of the game. Sneijder plays it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Marcelo. Galatasaray yet to have an attempt on goal. Lampard. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Lampard really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Figo quietly revving up. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe!
Galatasaray really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Greece!
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's Basho! Basho! What a goal! A finish of true class! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Galatasaray restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have...
Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. This looks... Decent chance! Goal! Greece! And again they hit the front. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Roberto Baggio driving forwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Van der Ven cuts out the pass. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Shot could be on. Mbappe! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was casual, it was careless, and it's Gerrard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Figo. It's a good run, this, one that is high in energy. And that's a good intervention. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Pele. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Figo. And he's in on goal. Closing in on goal. Gyökeres. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Roberto Carlos.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Pele. That's the end of the first 45. Galatasaray are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. So we're into the second 45. And it's Sneijder. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lampard. Sneijder. Sneijder can see things others simply cannot.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Figo!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Lampard.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lampard. Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's... Oh no, what has happened here? Now he's... Figo! And he's done it! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members